affirmation, we're two of a kind.
Two of a kind. It's my observation, we're two of a kind.
Like peas in a pod,
And birds of a feather, alone or together, you'll find that we are two of a kind.
Mate, whilst you were off playing football at Ripley, I was stuck in here, watching the Muppets, having a pretty decent time. And out of nowhere I suddenly got a massive surge of pain in my knee. How did that happen?
Oh yeah, it could have been when I tried that twisting back heel volleyed pass to a teammate. I might have twisted it a bit then. So, did the pass come off? Oh, not this time. But that was the only way I could have passed the ball to him at that particular moment, so it was worth a go. Look, why don't you play a simple, low-key game of football? You know, that's how I play the sport. Simple passing. But no, you're all about flicks, tricks and overhead kicks. Not to mention all the bruises your extravagance has given me over the years. Football being an art rather than a sport. Give me a break. I'd like to hear your reasoning behind that bonkers argument. It appears you've already made your mind up. But nevertheless, I'll once again have to try and justify myself. Firstly, for me and for many others, football is known as the beautiful game. So therefore you're doing it a major disservice if you don't attempt to play it beautifully. Secondly, the game provides you with the opportunity to completely express yourself, if you choose to. And there aren't many other activities out there which allow that level of creative freedom. I grasp that opportunity every time. The creative freedom the game allows me is the reason I play football. And so grasping this opportunity makes you feel less of a sportsman and more of an artist, an entertainer. I make films to entertain people, and I play football to serve the same purpose, to entertain those around me. To quote Mr. Eric Cantona, I try and provide a gift to those around me whenever I play. It won't always work, but when it does, I hope it stays with people forever. With me not being a competitive fella, do I play for the win? Or do I play for the possibility of creating memorable moments in the minds of those around me? I play for the memories. It's a game of risk, isn't it? You risk it all, just so you can produce one unique moment. And if it doesn't come off, you could get ridiculed by the opposition. You could frustrate your teammates. And you run the risk of personal injury. I mean, your lower back constantly aches, your shoulders are busted, and your elbows and knees are a joke, a mess. I know, because, well, I'm you. And I feel the pain every so often. So, is it worth it? The day it stops being worth it is the day I will simply walk away from playing the game. You're slightly crazy, aren't you? Perhaps. But then name me one person who isn't. Good point. Well, I'm not going to stop you doing something that you feel so strongly about. So whenever we need to play football, I'll let you handle it. Okay? Really? Yes! Thank you so much. No problem. Now if it's okay with you, I'm going to check my fantasy football team. Okay mate. How did my team do last week? Something wrong? Did the team I picked last week have a bad day at the office? The team you picked? Well, you seemed pretty busy last week, so I took over management duties. I quite enjoyed it actually, it was good fun. So how did the lads do? Well, let's start from the top, shall we? It appears you've used one of my 2 wildcards to alter the entire squad, and here's the players you picked. Goalkeepers, Foster and Howard. Now that's actually not too bad. Defence, O'Shea, Brown, Fabio, Ferdinand, Simpson. Midfield, Giggs, Scholes, Gibson, Smith. I'm spotting a bit of a trend here. And Park. And as for our 3 strikers, we have Berbatov, Sahar, and Solskjaer. See? A team filled with legends. Oh yeah! True. United past and present are spread right throughout that squad. But you see, that's not the problem, mate. The main problem I have is they're not getting us any points, okay? Last week we got 4. 4 points. That is the lowest total in Fantasy Premier League history, okay? And here are the reasons why. Scholes and Giggs, fantastic players, top draw, but due to their age, they're not playing very often. In fact, the majority of your players are not playing regularly, and I don't even know how you got some of them in the squad, okay? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a legend. He's an absolute legend, okay? We still sing his name on the terraces, but at the end of the day, he retired 6 years ago. He's managing in Norway. He's not even playing football of any kind, so he's not going to get us any points, is he? Alan Smith, he plays for MK Dons. That's 2 divisions below the Premier League, so he's not getting us any points either. And as for Louis Sahar, he's now at Lazio. Do you know where Lazio is? It's in Italy. It's nowhere near England. And it's nowhere near the Premier League, okay? So thanks to you and your team selection, we are now a laughingstock of fantasy football. And I'm going to change it. I've had enough. I'm changing it. Right now. Do you need my help? Actually, I don't need your help. Not when it comes to fantasy football. Right. We need points. That means Luis Suarez is in. I mean, he's the top goal scorer in the league. Yes, yes, you're right. He's also a cheat and a complete prick. Okay, I'll take him out. How about Tevez? I mean, he's a former United lad and he did good things for us, didn't he? You what? We don't put traitors in our squad. No traitors, no pricks, and no cheats. You do know ruling out cheats means ruling out nanny. Oh yeah. God, picking these teams is hard work. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a long night, folks.